Yeah, so we are currently around 30 in the product and engineering team at TourRadar, and we are organized in what we call pillars. So TourRadar went through various iterations throughout time of how could we organize ourselves. I think that's a challenge most companies face at one point or another. We went through the Spotify model of tribes and squads. Obviously, we came from the beginnings with just a whole bunch of people doing everything, pure startup style. And now we are a lot more organized in what we call pillars. And pillars reflect the various types of customers that the company has. So obviously, we are a marketplace, but we also have tour operators that are also our customers. So we are organized into 5 different pillars, which will have an engineering lead. It will have obviously software engineers. It will have QA resources. It will have designers, and they will work more or less independently, but always with the focus on the customer. So it's one of the core values of the company to focus on the customer. We have multiple types of customers, so we divided the structure in the more simple way that we could, without too much hierarchy, just with the focus on the specific customers that we are in the market to serve. One of the really cool and special things about our team, it's a very diverse team. It's a very multicultural team. I think TourRadar, last time I checked, we had over 40 nationalities working for the company, which is absolutely amazing. And it's also it creates a really good company culture. If there's one thing that I believe all people that work or have worked for TourRadar are extremely proud of, it's the company culture and the care that is taken in making sure that we get the right people, and we organize and structure the company in a way that is good not only to serve our customers, but also to help our employees and staff members to grow as well. At the end of the day, we work in the travel industry, so if anything, we need to reflect that travel ethos and that multiculturalism and that ability to grow within the way the company operates as well. So in terms of recruiting, we have been doing this, like it or not, for quite a while, and we have recruited a lot of people throughout the years. And one of the core and most important things for us in terms of recruiting is cultural fit. So the recruitment process starts with the actual team that will be recruiting for the position, specifically on technical positions. And funnily enough, 80% of our candidates that get past all the technical interviews, they might get knocked out on the cultural fit interview, which is the last one. So one of the things that we obviously look from a candidate perspective is people that like to travel, first and foremost, that are really eager to learn, that want to learn new things, that are willing to adapt. And this, in terms of a process, it starts from the team that it's hiring. So if we're hiring for a particular team, that team holds the responsibility for the hiring. Obviously, we have a people department that handles all the administrative jobs of posting and putting together job descriptions. But it's important to understand that I think, unlike other companies, the recruitment is driven by the team. And recruitment is obviously one part of this entire flow. The other part is the onboarding. And this is also an area that we invested quite significantly in terms of making sure that we have a very well structured and a very good onboarding flow. So every new starter will have an onboarding buddy. They will have a task list. They will have a number of checklists, and they will have, most importantly, someone that will walk them through. We are firm believers that learn by doing is the way to go. So from an engineering perspective, we've facilitated the onboarding in such a way that we want the engineers to be able to do their first request within their first week in the company. Everything is optimized in the sense that they will be able to set up their development environments, all the accounts will be ready, so they can really learn by doing, in a sense. and try to be effective in the first week that they are with the company. So there's none of this. It's going to take a month to set up my environment. It's going to take 3 months for me to get the right credentials. I think we've done this enough to be able to be in a good position to also make sure that the new starters are well received in the company and they can basically get integrated as fast as possible. TourRadar is, in essence, a travel technology startup. This is what we do. We are an e-commerce provider, but not only that, we also provide tools for tour operators. And now we have new distribution capabilities that we are providing tools for travel agents. But it's important to understand that since the beginning and since its inception, TourRadar has been at the forefront of travel technology. And from an e-commerce technology perspective, we are also on the forefront of e-commerce sites when it comes to performance. We can categorically say that TourRadar is the fastest travel website, and it's one of the fastest e-commerce websites. That's it. Needless to say that it's extremely challenging to maintain that level of performance while serving a number of diverse customers. So for us, innovation is our biggest challenge. We need to be at the forefront. We need to be always innovating. TourRadar is also a cloud-only company. We don't have our own data centers. We don't have any servers whatsoever. We are 100% cloud-based, which gives a lot of opportunities for the engineers and for the various teams that work in the company in terms of the technology that they have access to in order to fulfill and to solve the problems that our various customers have. So I think there are obviously a number of technical challenges that we are proud of having solved it already. There are a number of challenges that we are still solving, and there will be a number of challenges that will come ahead as technology progresses. We are currently at the forefront, and the idea is for us to continue to be at the forefront of what travel technology is and to bring the entire industry to a much better level in terms of technology. I think one can say travel is not the most, especially our area of multi-day travel, it's still very based on offline transactions. There's not a lot of optimization, but there's an enormous opportunity for us to use technology as a tool to serve our customers better, and all of them, operators, travelers, and also travel agents.